Hello, Rock Salt here. I just wanted to talk briefly about my experience on this carnivore diet and how I came about discovering it and the effects it had on my life really. I accidentally came upon it on YouTube about 42 or 40, say 43 days, no, about 43 days ago. I was watching a sort of podcast with Joe Rogan and Dr. Jordan Peterson, and Jordan Peterson was talking about how he's done so well on this carnivore diet, just meat only diet. This was recorded about 5 years ago, but that started me thinking about my own diet and my own lifestyle. And so, listening to all the benefits that he'd experienced, I started looking into the matter a bit further, and there was, he mentioned Dr. Ken Berry, also Dr. Anthony Chafee, and another doctor, Sean Baker. So I started, looking at their YouTube channels and subscribed, and again they were saying all these similar benefits and stuff. These were more up-to-date videos, and I mean, it was quite astonishing what they were claiming. So I was thinking, man, this can't be right. But when I scrolled through some of the comments, there was literally hundreds and hundreds of people saying that they're doing the carnivore diet, they've experienced great benefits, reduced inflammation, more energy, less IBS, less all manner of conditions. And then I came upon a channel called Homestead How, and a chap called Kerry and his wife and his daughters, and he was saying the same things really enthusiastically. And I think at that time he was on, 115 days he'd been doing it or something, and it really resonated with me. I thought, can this be true? I mean, it can't all be just a coincidence. All these people are saying the same thing, or placebo effect or something. So I thought, I'm going to really deep dive into this and check it out. And the more I looked into it, the more I was getting excited that this could be something very significant. Well, it obviously was to many people. So I thought, I'm going to give it a go. But the thought initially and this is what many people say at the start, the thought of eating just meat and nothing else, no fruit, no vegetables, absolutely nothing else, zero carbs, unlike the keto diet where you do have some carbs, not much. Excuse the noise, that's my dog shaking himself. Zero carbs was just, it was just very strange to me, because I'd been led to believe, as we all are, for many years, that the proper diet is 5 a day, balanced diet, get your fruit and veg, all that sort of stuff. And, we've got to watch out for red meat and the cholesterol levels and all this sort of stuff. But no, it turns out that that's all been sort of totally misguided and a blatant lie, to be honest. I know that's quite extreme to say, but it was all propagated by the grain. Excuse me, Dave, keep quiet. The big billion-dollar companies out there that produce the cereals and and all the processed foods and stuff, Anyway, so I thought I'd try it. And I'm now on day 41. I thought I'd try it for 30 days first, but I'm now on day 41, and the changes in my own health have been nothing short of incredible. I don't mind saying, and many of you who know me know that I've probably suffered with anxiety and depression in various levels, some extreme levels where I just didn't know sometimes whether I could go on or not. Over the last probably 14 years, it would be kept under control very often. I tried at first taking some medication that doctors automatically prescribed, but I came off them straight away, pretty much, because they didn't agree with me, and I don't like taking medication anyway, not at all. But it was, I could control it sometimes, but at least 2 or 3 times a week, I would have various levels of anxiety creeping in and fading and creeping in stronger. It's almost like you would just, for absolutely no reason, just feel this overwhelming sense of doom. And yet there was nothing exteriorly, is that a word? There was nothing, out there that was troubling me necessarily. It was just this feeling of doom. Anyway, But I'd continue with my work as a screenwriter and director and all this sort of stuff. And being a father to my lovely 14-year-old boy. And, and this is no exaggeration, within a week of doing the carnivore diet, I just felt this weight lift, this feeling of what I'd forgotten normality was, that I just felt lighter, I had more energy, and my cravings as well, on my normal diet, which is the kind of, I suppose, the standard American diet or standard British diet, if you like, processed foods, and I never had a sweet tooth, but I was always attracted to pastries and pork pies and sausage rolls and bread. I loved bread, loved in the past tense. But within a week that started to fade, and I just found myself eating when I was hungry. I mean, I've never been one for being hungry in the mornings anyway, but I'd cook my son's food for him at the regular time, but I wouldn't necessarily eat at the same time, which is a downside really, because I think families should eat together, But I would find that I only felt hungry at a certain time of the day, and then I'd just eat the meat, which is mainly beef that I've been eating, steaks and stuff, and then I could go almost 24 hours before I thought, I think I'll have something else to eat. And I was making my son's food, sandwiches and stuff, but this was within a week, I had absolutely no temptations to, just have a bit of toast, or a sandwich with him, we'll see. I thought, no, I think I can do this for 30 days. And it's just got better and better and better. And now on day 41, I can report with some degree of satisfaction and pride that I've lost 5 inches off my waist. I've lost over 2 stone, which is 28 pounds. In fact, I've lost more than that, I think. Things I'm not really weighing myself too much. I'm measuring myself more because I'm going to the gym now. So I'm going back to the gym again, and I'm finding that I'm building muscle a lot quicker than I did before. Maybe that's because of all the protein and all that stuff that's I'm consuming, and I've got more energy. I go to sleep now and I fall asleep and I wake up in the morning and I get up without that feeling of just 5 more minutes, slovenly Monday morning blues type feeling. I just get up, and it doesn't matter what time it is. If it's light and I wake up and I don't look at the clock, I think, I can get up now. I just get up, and sometimes that's been 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. One morning it was 4:30, and I started doing some writing, and I'm like getting more in tune with my body. That I'm feeling. I don't know. I just feel more instinctive, more sort of almost like in an animal state, where an animal would eat when it's hungry, sleep when it's tired, and do all the other things it feels it wants to do at the appropriate time. It wouldn't have a set time, you know. And I'm actually I think I'm gonna stop counting the days now, because in one sense I don't see the point in keep counting the days, because now I kind of know, well, I do know, that this is my lifestyle now. This is how I'm going to live. I don't feel the urge to eat anything else now at all. Sorry if I'm waffling. I'll be finished in a moment. So what I eat mainly is bacon as a snack, which in the air fryer, which is perfect. Absolutely, if you ever just feel like, as one may do, feel like a bag of crisps or something, chuck in a couple of rashers of bacon in the air fryer, and oh man, it's so good. I have ground beef, or minced beef as we call it in the UK, steak, stewing steak, make my own burgers. I started having chicken at the start, but I don't have much chicken now at all. I haven't had any fish though. You can have fish, you can have what you want really, but I might get some fish, do some fish. I have had sausages though, and I know the sausages have a percentage of seasoning and fillers in and stuff. I get my sausages from my local butcher. In fact, I get all my meat from my local butcher, Andrew Francis and Anthony Griffiths in Bewdley, and they have been great. They're very supportive, and yeah, it's great. I have what else do I have? I've had pork, but the best thing apparently is the ruminant meat, which is any grass fed animal, like grazing animal, cow, sheep, deer, goat, elk. But we don't have many elks in the UK. Yeah, so that's it. So I'm very positive and very happy about what's going on, and I thought I'd just give you this little update on the carnivore diet that I'm experiencing, and a great thanks to Kerry at Homestead Howe. If you haven't already, please subscribe to him. Great channel, very informative, not just about the carnivore stuff, but he's been doing it for 8 years now, and he's got some wonderful some wonderful videos on there about all sorts of things working on his homestead, and I'm hoping to chat with him again. I had a sort of Zoom chat with him a week or so ago, and hopefully do that again. And a great shout out to my other chum who's a carnivore here, Alex. I think it's Carnivore for Life 65, I think it is. Apologies if I've got it wrong. Yeah, so thanks everyone, and my next video will perhaps maybe do a bit of cooking, whatever it is, or I may show you some behind the scenes footage of some films that we've worked on in the past, or a bit of art. I like to do a bit of artwork. So that's why my channel is called Rock Salt Unlimited, because it's unlimited, really. Anyway, tatty bye, thanks for listening, and sorry for waffling on. Bye bye.